Assalamu alaikum, student. Hope all of you are fine at your home. As the chapter 11 started, we studied about classification and of organic compounds. So the next topic today we will discuss about it, that is general characteristics of organic compounds. These are the few general characteristics. You know very well what are organic compounds. Actually, organic compounds are that compound which contain carbon and hydrogen and their derivatives. So these are the organic compounds. So firstly, we discuss the general characteristic of organic compound is origin, composition, covalent linkage, solubility, electrical conductivity, melting and boiling point, stability, combustibility, isomerism, and rate of reaction. So these are the characteristics. In this slide, we will discuss all these characteristics. First is the origin. Now, these are the general characteristics of organic compound as well as inorganic compound. You say about it that these are the general characteristic of inorganic compound also. So maybe this question compare the characteristics of organic and inorganic compound, and also give the general characteristics of organic compound. So these are the two questions which are mostly come in the test or the papers. So what are the origin? Naturally organic compounds are obtained from plants and animal. Naturally mean which are not man-made. So naturally organic compounds are obtained because plants and animals are the Allah's creator. So that's why so organic compound, naturally occurring organic compounds are obtained from plants and animal. On the other hand, inorganic compounds are obtained from rocks and mineral. Inorganic compounds, where they obtain from rocks and minerals. So these are the rocks and minerals, and these are the plants and animals. Composition. Now, what are the composition of the organic compound and inorganic compound? Composition, carbon is essential constitute of all organic compounds. Organic compounds are made up of few elements such as nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, halogen, and sulfur, and etc. So these are the hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. Mostly organic compounds are made from these elements. On the other hand, inorganic compound are made up of all the element of the periodic table known so far. These are the mostly in these organic compound except carbon and hydrogen are included, but most of the cases you will observe that carbon and hydrogen are also present in inorganic compounds. So the inorganic compounds are made from all the elements which are present in the periodic table. Now, next characteristic is covalent linkage. Covalent linkage, from the name, indicate that it contains covalent bond. In which it contain covalent bond, organic compounds contain covalent bond. They may be polar or non-polar, while inorganic mostly contain ionic bond. These are the ionic bond, and mostly inorganic compound contain ionic bond, and this is the covalent bond. You know very well what is ionic bond, what is covalent bond. Ionic bond is the complete transfer of electron from one atom to another atom. Covalent bond is formed by the mutual sharing of electron. So here is the mutual sharing. This is the methane, and this is sodium chloride, in which the complete transfer of electron from sodium to chlorine. So next characteristic is solubility. Organic compounds having non-polar linkage are generally soluble in organic solvent. Mostly organic compounds are not soluble in water. They are soluble in alcohol, ether, benzene, carbon disulfide, carbon tetrachloride, etc. On the other hand, the inorganic compound with ionic bond are soluble in polar covalent, because polar are ionic. Polar solvents have ionic character, and so that's why like dissolve like these are the non-polar. Organic compounds are the non-polar, so these are not dissolved in the polar substances, and or inorganic compounds are the polar, so that's why they are not dissolved in the non-polar substances. So like dissolve like, this is the solubility. Next come to the electrical conductivity. Due to the covalent linkage and due to the not formation of the ion, so organic compounds are bad conductor of heat and electricity. You will see, observe here, these are the insulators. Wood are made from the plants, so that's why they are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Same rubber is also obtained uh, from the plant, and as well as it also synthetic. So these are the poor conductor of heat and electricity, whereas inorganic compound being ionic in nature are good conductor of electricity in molten state or in aqueous solution. These are the conductor, because we will say that inorganic we was in the previous characteristic we was say about that, okay, these are the inorganic compounds. So these are involved in the formation of the inorganic compounds. So these are the electrical conductivity. Next is the melting and boiling point. Due to the organic compounds have the polar covalent compounds, covalent linkage between them. These compounds contain covalent linkage, so these are not as strong bond as the ionic bond. So they have not so much melting point and boiling point. They have low melting and boiling point and are volatile in nature because they have the low intermolecular forces. They are weak in covalent linkage. That's why they are not good. They have no high melting and boiling point. Inorganic compounds, on the other hand, have comparatively high melting and boil because of the strong ionic bond, or because of oppositely charged are held together strongly by the force of attraction. That's why they have the high melting and boiling point. Large amount of heat is energy is required to break that bond. Next is the stability. Some organic compounds have low melting and boiling point. They are less stable than inorganic compound. Obviously, when you give the heat, they have the low, they have the weak intermolecular forces, weak covalent linkages. That's why they are not less stable. They easily break their bond. So that's why they are less stable as compared to inorganic compounds. Next is the characteristic is combustibility. Organic compound with high percentage of carbon are generally combustible, whereas inorganic compound are non-combustible because of the presence of the carbon. So they are flammable. They combustibility was, by the way, what is combustibility? The tendency to react with oxygen releasing heat, that is called combustibility. So how likely an element is to burn or catch fire? Wood is more combustibility than plastic, because wood is made from the obtained from the plants, so that's why it is more combustible than plastic. Paper is more combustible than matter. So these are the, because these their origin is mainly plant, that's why they are combustible. Okay, next is isomerism, a main characteristic of organic compound. You can easily compare organic compound from inorganic compound by the phenomena of isomerism. What is isomerism? Isomerism, in which they have the same molecular formula but different structure formula, that is called isomerism. So this is an example of the pentane, one of the hydrocarbon, one of the organic compound which form the isomer, three isomers. So isomerism is actually, what is isomerism? Isomerism is a phenomena in which same molecular mass but different structure, same molecular formula but different structure formula, this is called isomerism. So organic compound have tendency to form the isomers as compared to the inorganic compounds. A main characteristic of organic compound differentiate them from inorganic substances is their tendency to exhibit the phenomena of isomerism. Isomerism is rare in inorganic substances, because if you have the sodium chloride which have the ionic linkage, if any one of the inorganic compound is present, then they are not able to form the isomers. Isomerism is the only exhibit in the organic compounds. So last is the rate of the reaction. Rate of the reaction due to the covalent linkage, due to the covalent linkage, the reaction of the organic compounds are molecular, they are often slow and requires specific conditions such as temperature, pressure, or catalyst. Without these conditions, organic compounds cannot react. So, rate of the reaction of the organic compound is slow as compared to inorganic compound. Rate of the reaction, organic compound tend to be slower than those of the bonding within the organic molecule itself, as opposed to intermolecular, are covalent and very strongly held together. So as compared to strongly held together, so that's why the rate of the reaction is slow. Next, these are the differentiate between organic and inorganic. And what are the conclusions? That do not dissolve in water. Inorganic dissolve in water due to ionic linkage. Decompose easily with heat. Difficult to decompose because of the covalent linkage here, because of the ionic linkage here. Chemical reaction slow, reaction very quick because reaction rate affected by environmental condition. Reaction rate do not affected by conditions. Covalent bonding, many have ionic bonding, isomers and no isomers. These are the actually what we were studying the whole topic. That is the conclusion. Hope you will understand. Allah Hafiz.